things said during the week, but now it's time for actions. Meek wins the first hit out. Newcomb, Amon, Warple gets his hands on it early. Good for the confidence. Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. Goes wide. Finlayson pushes into space and receives the footy. Searching kick. Who's front and centre? Burne-Jones. Terrific tackle. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Punch clear. Drew. He shut him down. Boak in the thick of it as ever. He's normally better than that. What's he got on offer? Rosie went bang. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Richards at half forward. Burgoyne. He's made a hot start to this match. They've turned it over. Moving the footy laterally. Impey. The power, guarding the corridor. Rosie clears the area. Bergman, good vision there. Well done. Burne-Jones. That'll go close to the line. Delightfully done. Burgoyne towards the goal mouth. No one can mark, and they see it out. Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
It hasn't been a thrilling start to the match, but we've got two very determined sides doing everything they can to undermine each other.
Impey has charged into space. Doesn't often waste it. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Sweet, Lukosius, Georgiades takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
I feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
The power off to a good start. Meek wins the tap. Newcomb, Day somehow released the ball. It's a hot footy. Hardwick, McKenzie. This ought to end in a goal. Heads for the pocket. The Hawks looking dangerous.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
Struck it well. No problems there.
That will do his confidence the word of good to start like that.
The Hawks have opened their account. The big men fly. Here's a chance to get it forward. Hardwick. The defence has fallen down. Weddle marks inside 50 and can have a shot. Can he hit a target? Aaliyah with the big fist.
Neither side has really looked like piling on the goals. This one's a slow burn for now.
Sweet, showing his skills. Butters, leading from the front. That's an adventurous kick. Horne-Francis, Boak in the right spot. Throws it on the boot. Georgiades has a vice-like grip. Maybe he could have gone himself. Jones has found some space.
Just a question of whether the lead will be 6 points or 1.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
Well, you can't afford to dwell on it. Just got to make sure you get the next one.
Weddle tasked with the kick in. The kick is precise. Quality delivery by foot. Can he find a teammate? Barris can keep it moving. The Hawks have got out of jail. That'll work. Cop some unwanted attention. The umpire says he had no prior. Sweet got his palm to it. Butters going at his first, and he's got it.
He might just be in for a big day.
So a timely goal late in the piece. Meek wins it out of the centre. Nash, Day, Amon.
Call for a push.
Just has to hit a target. Meek made that kick look good. Picking their way through. Defence 101 there. Burne-Jones normally delivers. Battle. Where would they be without him? Nash. The distance is the only problem. Joel gets to the drop and they'll get the goal in the end.
This is an opportunity to settle some anxieties and get their teeth into the contest.
He's got it!
Neither team is able to string goals together or generate any meaningful momentum. It's an engrossing battle.
1 quarter down. It's been entertaining so far, and there's little in it on the scoreboard. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The Power have been able to achieve an early lead despite the fact they're being beaten out of the middle. They certainly look the more efficient of the two sides. So if their midfield can turn the tide, they'll be hard to beat.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. That'll be play on. Good disciplined defence. Aliyah. How will the umpire see this? Gets it out of the danger zone. Barris making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Meek into the action again already. Boak spoils. Burn-Jones. He just keeps racking up disposals. Jones on a lead. His field kicking is normally first rate. Finlayson gets to the front spot. Sweet takes the hand pass. Rioli finds himself unattended.
He'll expect to convert this.
He's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Power have been impressive so far. There could be an upset brewing. Good ruck work and good roving too. Inside 50 with the kick. Finlayson is the man on the spot and is marked.
Can he deliver? Yeah, back him more often than not.
He doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one.
Showing exactly why they want the ball in his hands.
The Power having a good patch. Sweet with a deft tap. Butters attracted a crowd. Look at him go. This is promising. Battle tries to spike it out of the danger zone. He's going for home, and why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
The Hawks need to reset, but I don't think they can afford to wait until half-time.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. The two big men do battle. Newcomb trying to find a path. Going for territory. Impey wins it back. Great mark. Can they keep the footy this time? That's an impressive mark. He might have thought about the corridor. Rosie got a fist in. Watson. He won't be happy with that one. And inside 50 goes begging. You can see their confidence growing. No one can mark. Rioli dishes it off. Drew. Bit of a nothing kick. Soldo. Sweeping handball. He's been busy so far. Lace out. Great footy.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
He's normally dependable, and he is this time.
A few heads will start to drop soon if they can't turn the tide. They're right on the edge.
The Hawks have got to respond now. It's getting away from them. Meek with the tap. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Inside 50 with the kick. Battle spoils. No easy exit. That's a bit of a waste. He's everywhere at the moment. Warple. The Hawks not at their best so far. Meek, Day, McKenzie. No one's gone near him, and he could make them pay.
A question of accuracy, and he should be able to answer in the affirmative.
In towards goal. He's made the goal umpire work.
You just wonder how many more chances like that they're going to get.
Away he goes. Farrell to bring it back in. The Power have winners everywhere. He's hit up the lead. They're playing with purpose and poise. That's well played. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Burton, Butters. They cannot keep him quiet. Horne-Francis looking to extend this margin. Punched away. Rioli set sail for home, and he is delivered.
They're putting together an excellent quarter of footy and turned a small lead into what might be a match-winning one.
The Power have come with a rush, and they might be unassailable soon. Nash, Day, they're giving them nothing. He's wrapped up. The aerialist will battle for this ball. Weddle spoils. Barris does well under pressure. No one can mark. McGuinness kicks to space. Rosie with the intercept mark. Clever kick. Drew in the clear on centre wing. Half-time and the home fans are absolutely wrapped with what they've seen so far. It couldn't have gone much better. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
The Power have been great, but they can't afford to fall for the trap of thinking the job is done. It's amazing how switching off for even a few minutes can let the opposition right back into the match. The last thing you want to do is give them belief.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again, Farrell. McGuinness spoils. And we'll have a throw in.
What are your thoughts, Gary?
This game's at the stage where it could potentially be settled soon. These next couple of goals will be crucial.
Soldo wins it down. Day has been a shining light. Meek working hard and presenting well. Mackenzie can just about finish it himself. McDonald running in support. They desperately need this. Punched away. And a moment for the players to catch their breath.
The Hawks are hanging in there, but they probably need the next goal, really.
Who can get the clearance? Butters is a clearance beast. Stripped of it.
He had prior opportunity. He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
Takes it out wide. He's the right man to have it, and he's delivered.
They want to get it in his hands as much as they can with finishing like that.
The Hawks stay in touch. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Day, that's not 15. Into the pocket he goes. Joel takes a beauty.
He hasn't looked like missing so far, so I'll back him in here.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
They've looked to the likely source to provide a spark, and he's done just that.
You sense the momentum has shifted. Meek has rucked tirelessly. Warple, Day, Burton showing some desperation. Suddenly there's some belief about them. Aaliyah is there in defence. The power playing like winners. Butters, what can he do with it? Boak has found some space. Ignoring the corridor for now. Wines receives a neat pass at halfback. Gives it everything. Burn-Jones, strong grab. Butters gets the kick away. No one can mark. Rioli puts his head over it. He's got it.
3 goals straight, and he's certainly making the most of his opportunities.
The Hawks look at breaking point. Meek gets his hand to it. Nash, Warple, Day works hard to present. Amon, good build-up. That's skillful. Watson read it well and claims the mark.
Nothing better than to convert a big contested mark into a goal.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
The Hawks are not out of this by any stretch of the imagination.
If they can get the next one, it'll be on. The big men fly. Warple needs to be quick. Day, that's not a mark. Can he impose himself on the match? A promising build-up amounts to nothing. They'll bide their time. The kick was centimetre perfect. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Radagalia. The Hawks have denied them the corridor. No one can mark. Pepper should have done better. That's a bit of a gift. He doesn't waste many. Good thinking and good execution too. Probing ball. McGuinness. Another goal and they'll believe. McDonald. Nash in some space now. Well played. His vision was excellent. Aaliyah plays the percentages. Barris spoils. He'll be sore in the morning. Warple, he's set upon. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Punch clear. Nash needs a good decision. Aaliyah is calm in a crisis. Thought his way through it. Georgiades lays it off. Drew, this is great pressure footy. Terrific tackle. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Soldo punches it out of the ruck. Rosie, Wines has marked in front of goal.
Kicking at his first.
Drop punt and he has put it away.
If this league grows any bigger, we might see some heads start to drop.
The Hawks managed to win the quarter, but there's still a lot of work for them to do if they're to steal the match. Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
The Hawks have it all to do. The first goal is obviously essential. When you're in these situations, sometimes you can actually play your best footy because it frees you up knowing that you've got nothing left to lose. If this is close late, it'll be their opposition feeling the most nervous.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Aim on. They sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
Crucial to get the first of the term. If it had gone the other way, they'd have had a mountain to climb.
They've pulled one back, but they need plenty more where that came from. Horne-Francis, he ran into a brick wall. It's a tough game. Wines, he's suddenly a popular man.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
Can he be the fire starter? Quality delivery by foot. Hardwick knew the tackle was coming. McDonald, the distance is the only problem. The power can suddenly rebound. This might be a chance for the high flyers. They've got them on the overlap. Joel demanded the footy and got it.
To give them a glimmer of hope.
Snap around the body. It's there.
All of a sudden, we've got a pretty important centre clearance coming up.
The scoreboard suddenly looks more manageable. Rucks go at it. Met solidly. Day delivers it inside 50. Punched away. Deep in defence. Needs to be precise. Aliyah. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Sweet wins it down. Horne-Francis. Bad error there. Aim on. Nash. The Hawks look to be coming home strong. He's generally a good kick. Sweet has found some space at halfback. I've liked his game today. They've opened them up here. The power are playing some great footy. Horne-Francis. Their ball movement has been impressive. Jones. That might attract a pack. Nash spoils. Battle. The clock is the enemy now. Watson. The Hawks might be able to start something. Meek wins the contest hands down. Day. He's caught. Had some assistance. Jones. Soldo. That's not 15. For a 3-goal game, it's there. They've pinched a break.
They took the right options in moving that ball forward and were able to take the opportunity when it presented.
The power are holding them at bay. They have a good understanding, those two. Day. Hardwick gets his kick despite the heat. Lewis can go back and shoot at goal.
He'll fancy his chances.
That's close. He liked it off the boot.
That passage of play deserved a better finish.
Jones heads wide with the kick in. Radaglia had his name written all over it. The power are out of trouble. Can they get something going? Rosie, Drew. It's a high kick, a real rainmaker. Poor footy there. Some indirect ball movement here. Meek. Nash. What a game he's having. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. The Hawks looking dangerous.
Going at his second.
It's not the best kick. Has he done enough?
That was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
Jones heads wide with the kick in. Farrell marks in the back pocket. They're moving the footy well here. Radaglia with a chance to run. The power are bringing great energy. Pepper under pressure. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. No Pryor, and we'll have a ball up. Meek showing his skills. Nash should be in the votes today. Time to measure the kick. Radaglia. Rosie. Looking for 2 in a row. Soldo is the man on the spot and is marked. The power have